For more on finance, we're joined from Sydney by Tim Harcourt, a Professor of International Business Strategy at the University of New South Wales. Good morning. Thanks for your time. Now, you've just been in Europe, so how will the Greek election result help to solve the euro crisis?
Well, we've just had my big fat Greek election, but we had one 6 weeks ago. I think it's a pretty Pyrrhic victory, really. I mean, the world's oldest democracy have put new democracy in, but they'll have to form a coalition with PASOK. And as Philip Williams said, that new left party has actually come out of nowhere and actually did pretty well. So I think the economics of austerity is still not going to solve Greece's political issues.
And even in just the last day, we've seen the focus again return to Spain.
No, that's right. Spain, Greece and Italy all got through the Euro 2012 last night. Someone's going to have to take on Germany. It sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? Angela Merkel, lecturing the Greek people that they have to accept the plan is quite extraordinary. One democracy lecturing another. Quite something.
I think Greece plays Germany on Friday in Euro 2012, so we'll see how that one shapes up.
Yeah, I wonder if Angela will show up. A long trip to Ukraine, I think.
Now, what about Australia's ties to Europe? How tied are we in investor-wise?
Well, Europe's not in terms of trade. Obviously, China and India are our story, but Europe's a very important investor in Australia. Germany, the UK, Holland and so on for 200 years. So I actually think Julia Gillard's talk to the G20 was not so much lecturing the Europeans, but telling Australia's story, because ultimately Europe is a very important investor in Australia, and I think our ties to Asia will make us increasingly attractive, and that will be a good target for European savings and investment moving forward, or lock them into Asia as well.
And what about the London Olympics? How likely is that to help the Euro gloom?
Well, we had an Olympics in Greece, didn't we? Didn't help that much, or Montreal, but certainly, the East End of London's been pretty depressed, and now Frank Lowy's set up Westfield. I've just been in London, so there's a bit of a legacy issue. I think they've thought very carefully about how to rejuvenate that part of London. Of course, a lot of Australian involvement there, so Boris Johnson, everyone will be looking to win more medals in Australia, but they'll be taking our capital and our expertise to rebuild Britain. So the Olympics will help, but it's not going to get us out of the Euro gloom. Now,
Tim, the last time we spoke to you, you just met Tony Blair in Kazakhstan. Now you've managed to meet the comedian and actor Sacha Cohen in London.
Yeah, it was quite extraordinary. I was with Premier Jay Weatherall in London, and we went to a function where there was a huge crowd, and I knew Jay Weatherall was popular in London, but it came out it was the premiere of The Dictator with Sacha Cohen, so I could say to him, I'm in Kazakhstan next week, and he said, say hello to my friend Borat, he's a journalist. And then when I got to Kazakhstan, I was there speaking with Tony Blair, so I really should have told him I was going to be in London. We could have saved him all the trouble.
Tim Harcourt, thanks for your time.
Nice to be with you, thank you.